Hello everyone, welcome back. This time around I'm going to be reading Hetaoni Unheard Screams Chapter 7. So let's get started. All around was the oppressive darkness. The cold trapped Tsvetan as he struggled to keep himself warm. He felt the lingering sense of danger but was too scared to move. Then that awful, infernal roaring was heard in the distance. Where is it coming from? Tsvetan thought, looking around. Not even the heavy footsteps of the beast could be heard. Tsvetan almost felt like his heart would burst from his chest as he looked around frantically for the beast. Finally, the monster came into view, charging right at him. Tsvetan's feet felt glued to the ground, thus he could not move. All he could do was scream as the monster leapt at him. Tsvetan immediately woke up in a cold sweat. He realized that he was still in the secret room. Andrei was still moving around erratically in his sleep next to Tsvetan. Tsvetan tried to catch his breath and calm himself down. It was just a nightmare. Tsvetan sat up and made sure everyone else was still asleep. All of the others were still asleep. Tsvetan was about to go back to sleep when his body felt very cold. He looked down at himself and was horrified at what he saw. His shirt had been ripped from what looked like long claws. Tsvetan remembered the beast in his nightmare had looked like it was going to maul him with its claws before waking up. It was a nightmare, right? Tsvetan could not sleep after what he had discovered. He laid awake for what seemed like hours in the inane darkness until he heard one of the group members waking up. One of the lanterns was turned on and Tsvetan sat back up. Eliska had awakened and took notice of Tsvetan waking up. "How did your shirt get ripped up?" "I don't know," Tsvetan answered. "This place is just getting more strange. It is so unexplainable. Yes, it is terrifying, but I cannot help but feel enticed by the haunting beauty in this place." "What do you mean?" "If the monsters were not here, I would find this place enchanting. This mansion is so incredibly unique. We need to move on and find a way out." After everyone woke up, they packed up their things. They exited the room when they heard people nearby. Looking down one of the hallways, the group found Gilbert and a mystery boy. The group felt a sense of exultance seeing Gilbert was alive and well. "Gilbert, where have you been?" "I got lost, but Dmitri helped me get here." "Yes," Dmitri answered, nodding. "Now I know you all want to get out of here." "It has been horrible. It is almost like we are under a tyranny where we could get killed for any wrong move," Elizabeta answered. "I know of a way. On the 4th floor there's a spellbook belonging to the Again, I don't know some of the vocab I used in this. Also, this part didn't get explained very well. I think it was supposed to happen, like Gilbert and Dmitri were supposed to explore and find more about the origins of how the place got cursed, so this is sort of how this came up, but when I was writing this, it wasn't very well explained. Belonging to the group of servants that cast a curse on this place. In that book is a way to lift the curse. However, it is difficult to get there, and I nearly got killed trying to use the book. The spell needs to be performed absolutely correct with no mistakes." "That sounds so exorbitant," Jakub commented. "It is, but the demons of this place do not play easy or fairly." "So have you guys run into any monsters?" "I had some frightening encounters, but after Dmitri showed up, we have not seen any. I guess you could say I've developed an acute sense of being able to tell where the demons are," Dmitri said. "You must have been here for a long time." "It's been so long since I have seen the light of day." "As soon as we get out of here, we'll help you find your family again." "That would be great." The united group went up to the 4th floor. They found no one that could be of Sakura. It's just like I said, some of the vocab that I had to use for the assignments, I, honest to God, would not use commonly in my writings. They could not even find the spellbook that Dmitri talked about. After a long time, the group went back to the secret room under the staircase. "How come we cannot find the book?" "I don't know. Perhaps the demons moved it to trick us." "You know what he said," Elizabeth added. "The demons do not play fair or easy here. We'll have to investigate everything again in exact detail to find the book." "Only someone of strong mental agility could stand this place. I really cannot stand it anymore," Jakub complained. And how do we know if we can trust you? Andrei asked. Me? Yes, Dmitri. I've had a bad feeling about you since I first met you. Andrei, shut up. Elizabeta, that was a bit harsh, Erika commented. I have implicit trust in Dmitri to help us out. He seems to know his way around this place. You can continue to be scared of your own shadow, but I can no longer take your insolence. We have only been together for a few hours. We cannot just separate now. Tsvetan, this was inevitable, Elizabeta snapped, becoming more indignant. You should have known we were not going to get along. This cannot be happening. I am not going with Dmitri. Well, I am not going to deal with you. Elizabeta, wait. Who is going with me? Jakub and Eliska walked over to where Tsvetan and Andrei were. Gilbert and Erika stayed where they were near Elizabeta and Dmitri. Please, we do not have to fight over this, Erika pleaded. I want to show as much fucking vocab. Obeisance toward everyone, but it seems like you guys are dysfunctional as a group, Dmitri announced. You have always seen me as an inferior piece of trash, Andrei said, narrowing his eyes at Elizabeta. I cannot see myself working with you, seeing how foolish you are for believing a mere stranger. I think it is best that we split up. We just need some time to cool down. Elizabeta, Dmitri, Gilbert, and Erika left with the last two giving regretful glances at the other four. The tense air instantly became reposeful. Andrei, Tsvetan, Eliska, and Jakub stayed where they were, thinking over what just happened. You know, that fugitive does rub me the wrong way. Eliska, we do not know that. Andrei is like a dog and can usually tell whether people are trustworthy. Ironic, considering Elizabeth calls me a dog as an insult. Enough about that. We need to come up with a new strategy. Quite right, my dear. Do you guys have any ideas? No, we do not know if there is such a thing as that spell book Dimitri's talking about. I think we should stay here to calm down from the argument, Eliska advised. When someone comes up with an idea, we can talk about sanctioning it. Eliska went through some papers she found on the 4th floor. Meanwhile, Jakub took some time to think of a plan to escape. Tsvetan turned to talk to Andrei. Andrei's once bright, rusted eyes had become inert from stress and being tired. Andrei bit his lower lip, already knowing he was going to have a serious discussion with his boyfriend. Why must you be so childish and start fights with Elizabeta? I just do not trust Dmitri. I cannot believe people are gullible to trust him right on the spot. We could have stayed together and not have any issues. I was not the one that brought up separating. Elizabeta brought it up because she cannot stand me possibly being right. Andrei, your claims about Dmitri not being trustworthy are far-fetched. What did you expect? I feel from deep within that Dmitri cannot be trusted. But what if you are wrong? I don't know, Tsvetan, Andrei answered, his voice devoid of emotion. Maybe I'm going crazy from everything that is going on. I know that you are bright, Andrei. Have you considered that the horror of this place is clouding your judgment? Even if my judgment is clouded or I am possibly going crazy, I still do not trust Dmitri. Tsvetan sighed, unsure of what to do. Their once united group had split up, and it was something he should have seen sooner. I think we all need to rest. This mention is getting to our heads. The lanterns were turned off, and darkness blanketed the room. It was there once again where Tsvetan remembered the nightmare he had earlier and feared falling asleep. Well, that was for chapter 7. Thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you guys next time. See you guys later.